And welcome back to Cooking for Two 101. I'm Christy, that's John. Happy New Year. Through no fault of my own, well, maybe a little fault of my own, I wound up with an air fryer as a bonus gift this Christmas. It is a Crux 6.3 quart air fryer with touch screen stainless steel. I don't know what that means. But anyway, I'm going to decide today whether to keep it or to give it to someone else because I already have an air fryer lid for my Instant Pot. So today we're going to make chicken taquitos. Taquitos need to be crispy. The filling needs to be gooey and well cooked. And you don't want to spend a whole lot of time or a whole lot of cleanup on all that business. So we're unboxing this beast just to see what happens. Here she comes. Oh, I don't know I can do it. It's so big. Oh, actually, this is really pretty. Look at how pretty this is. It's like a mini R2-D2 of my own. I do live in a teeny tiny apartment, so I'm going to have to decide whether to keep this or just go with my air fryer lid. But for today's show, we're going to do this versus traditional frying in a pot of oil. Okay, let me get this business situated and my ingredients out, and we'll be right back. Okay, all my goodies are in order. I've plugged this bad boy in. It's pretty cool. I'm excited to use it. In this bowl, I have a 1/4 cup of room temperature cream cheese, and to that I'm going to add, it looks like maybe 2 cups, and that might actually be too much, but it's 2 chicken breasts that I roasted, and I shredded it, but then I cut it into smaller pieces, not big long strands, so that when you bite into the taquito, you don't have to pull all the stuff out to eat it. You can use a rotisserie chicken if you want to, and that's great, but just make sure that you shred it when it's still warm. If you don't do that, just put it in the microwave for about a minute, minute and a half to get it warm so that it's easier to pull. To this delightful mixture, we are going to add a tablespoon of chipotle and adobo sauce. So 1 chipotle and 1 tablespoon of adobo sauce. This stuff is pretty spicy. It's a little smoky. It gives it a delicious flavor, which is going to make our taquitos amazing. We are also going to add 1/4 diced onion and 1/4 diced jalapeno that I seeded and took the ribs out of. This is going to get a little bit of texture, a little bit of crunch. Also, a little bit of spice. To this delightful mix, I'm also going to add about 1/2 cup of shredded Monterey Jack. If you have pepper jack, that would be good. If you like really spicy stuff, yum. But I think with the jalapeno and the chipotle, that's going to be spicy enough for me. I'm also going to add my favorite salsa verde, la Vic, about 1/2 cup. This is going to give it moisture, and it's going to bind everything together, which is very useful when you're trying to roll something together. Okay, dokie. There we go. All right, I'm going to turn on my pan. Then we're going to heat up the tortillas, and I'll show you how to prepare all of these. We'll be right back. Okay, so we're preparing the tortillas. You want to warm them up a little bit. They're easier to fold or roll or manipulate that way. You want to put your stuffing about, well, I guess just shy of the equator, so a little bit lower than halfway point. You don't want to overfill it because the stuffing will come out while you're cooking it. You want to take this top part and put it, and then push it back so it's nice and compact, and then start rolling. In order to seal it, we're just going to put a teeny tiny bit of vegetable oil on there, and roll her up. So I've done several here, and this one's for the air fryer. And then I want to show you real quick how to do one for the deep fry, which is going on back there. It's getting hot. I can see it smoking. The oil is starting to shimmer, which is very nice. There we go. Nice and warm. One more time. We're going to put the filling a little lower than the equator. Spread it out along the entire tortilla. pick up this end, put it down and pull it back so it gets nice and tight in there, and roll it up. A little bit of oil on the inside to keep it shut. And because we're doing these ones in the fryer, I'm going to use a couple toothpicks just to hold it together, like that. All right, these guys are ready to go. And then I'm going to put these in the air fryer, but I want them to get super crispy. So I'm going to brush them lightly with some of this vegetable oil. I'm going to set this baby at 400 degrees, and we are going to air fry them for 20 minutes. About halfway through, I'm going to check on them, see if maybe I need to flip them. But in order to get this in there, I have to move this, so we'll be right back. Okay, in they go. I'm going to you just push the drawer in and it turns on. It's like magic. It's awesome. Press power. We're going to set it at 400 degrees. We're going to set the time for 20 minutes. Oops. And then we press start. It's that simple. 400 degrees, 20 minutes. We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, now we're going to deep fry these taquitos. I have a pot of vegetable oil. It's at about 350, 375 degrees. And I'm going to put the taquitos in, and I'm going to try to keep it so that these toothpicks are pointing out, not down, because that will hold them up off the bottom. And the toothpicks are just really to keep the taco shell closed, not to keep them off of the bottom of the pan. All right, we're going to let these cook for about 15 minutes. I'm going to flip them over in the middle. Then we'll be back and compare, see who wins. Okay, it's been about 12 minutes, and the ones in the vegetable oil in my Dutch oven are roasty, toasty, and done. I did flip them over halfway through. It wasn't easy because of the stupid toothpicks. So what I actually did is took a couple of them out, put them on this tray, flip the other ones over, and then put them back in upside down so that all the sides would cook evenly. All right, now I'm putting them on this rack, which doesn't fit my pan, but it does the same work. And we're just going to let them drain and cool off a little bit. And then these are going to be done in about, what's that say? 4 minutes?
7 minutes.
7 minutes. And then we'll compare the two and see what's happening. We'll see you soon. Okay, and now the time of truth. Is that what it is? Anyway, this is the one from the air fryer. And it's beautifully crisped. The ends are yummy and gooey, and the cheese is melted perfectly. If I did it again, I may do only 18 minutes instead of 20. This is the one I did in the hot oil. I like, don't forget to remove the toothpicks, by the way, but I like how rustic it looks. That being said, the ends did get a little burnt, but I wanted it to be a nice golden brown. Just feeling it, holding it, I can feel how oily this is, but I bet it's going to taste delicious. So let me give it a try. Oh. The tortilla is really light but crispy. It's really good. The seasoning and the inside, absolutely delicious. Luckily, that's both the middle is both the same. So yay. Okay, let me try the air fried one. Nowhere near as oily, but it looks perfectly crispy. Actually, it might be crispier. Really good. Not oily at all. It doesn't have that, I don't know what the oil does to the flour tortilla. It makes it kind of puffy. But I don't think I would miss that if I didn't have it to compare to this. So I'm going to go with, I think the air fryer is better. That being said, it's easier to use. Look at that mess I have to clean up now. I have all this oil that I don't know what to do with. Took a lot longer. This, I think I just have to wipe out the bottom and put it away. So I'm going to go with yay. Air fryer staying at my house. Okay, thanks for watching Cooking for Two 101. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Try this recipe. The filling is amazing. You could put it on a salad. You could do a lettuce roll up. It's delicious. Don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you soon.